Butterbean, you got babies? Might have to come back later and see. Alright, you guys, so it is late afternoon, about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I was out here earlier. She's got an egg that is actually hatching. I'm just gonna set up this camera and hopefully and I'm just gonna leave it out here. Hopefully you guys will be able to catch a glimpse of that egg. Alright, you guys, so it's late in the evening now, and I'm hearing little pipping underneath Butterbean, and I'm seeing little yellow areas. There's one, it looks like she has at least two ducklings that have hatched, so we'll just let them be for tonight. So Butterbean just got rid of a rotten egg, and we've got 3 little ducklings so far. I'm not seeing any more that are hatching, but I'm also not going to pick these up. She is going to be right back. So here they are. They're adorable. Looks like Tillman is interested in these ducklings. I hope he's going to be a gentleman and isn't going to hurt them. We'll see. He looks like he is a gentleman. He didn't try to hurt them. I think we're only going to get the 3. I wasn't seeing any more pipping on those other eggs. So, alright, so it's actually been 2 or 3 days since the ducklings have hatched. I've set up a little cover area for them. I'm going to show you really fast. We did end up having one more duckling hatch, which was awesome, but we lost the dark one. I just found it just a few minutes ago. What I think happened is I just trusted that Mother Duck would show them exactly what they needed to do, you know, with water and food and all of that. And I don't think that that's what happened. I think she didn't show them the water, and she didn't really do any of that. She hasn't left the nest still, even though she's had a way out. So I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I think that little duckling got just too hot and dehydrated. So anyway, we lost that one, but we do have 3 little yellow ducklings. Pekin ducklings is the breed. I did end up dipping the ducklings' beaks in the water, and just so that they know that it's there. And these 2, one was doing especially not so good. It wasn't acting right. It just acted more lethargic and didn't want to be with the other ducks. So I ended up dipping its beak in the water twice, and then I set it in the water, and it's just sat here and drank and drank and drank and drank and drank. And so hopefully this fixed that problem. That makes me really sad that we lost a duckling because of dehydration. I just didn't know. I thought that Mother Duck would kind of take care of all that. That was my mistake. So fortunately, we learn the hard way sometimes. So anyway, these other 2 I've introduced to the water, and they've just sat here and drank water. I think this other one that isn't really as interested in the water probably is the one that recently hatched. Here we are. few days out. We've got 3 ducklings now. We had 4. Unfortunately, I think the dehydration killed that other one, which makes me feel really, really bad. I just thought Mother Duck would do her thing, you know. I've never had ducks, and you know, in the wild, that's just kind of what they do. And so I figured it was just something that she would do, but she didn't. So anyway, these 2 have just sat here and done this for like the past 10 minutes, just sitting in the water, dipping their beaks in every so often, drinking down the water. So she does not want me here. Looks like all 3 are still underneath her and that they're doing okay. I'm going to probably cover this now. I did uncover the top of this just because it got super windy yesterday. But they were shaded by the shed, and so I wasn't worried about the shade. But I'm gonna go ahead and recover this. So, change of plans. This duckling has a big giant wound on the back of it. I am not sure what the heck has happened. I just don't know what to do, you guys. I need to take that duckling in and take care of it. I don't know what to do. Oh my word. I'm trying to put this cover over the top of them, and oh god. I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm gonna finish putting this cover on, and then I'm gonna grab that duckling. Oh goodness, you guys. Look at this little duckling's back. Oh my gosh. Good little thing. I don't know what to do. I don't know if that's even fixable, you guys. And it looks like its neck got attacked too. Right here on its neck. It's got a wound. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Alright, so this is what we've done. We've just gone ahead and put some blue coat over the top of this wound. Blue coat is good for infections and open wounds on animals. It stains like, looks like ink, but it protects the wound essentially. So that's what we've done. I'm not sure we can do much else. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh, I don't even know what to do, you guys. I'm trying to protect these ducklings and their mommy duck, and God, I just feel like I'm failing. So, not sure what else we can do. Probably the last clip you guys saw was that I had put blue coat on that duckling, and then I took it up to a brooder that I set up upstairs in one of my bedrooms that had a heat lamp in there and food and water. And when I set it down in the brooder, it seemed like it just really calmed down. I don't know how to explain it. Just when I had taken it out of the nest earlier, it was very alert and looking around like it was scared. Maybe that it would get attacked again. I don't know. But when I brought it inside, took care of it and put it in the brooder, and then it saw where it was, it actually fell asleep right away and began to rest. I think it just was terrified. Anyway, I had to help it get to food and water all throughout the day. I was hand feeding and watering it. And then later last night, when I went to go check on him and help him get to food and water again, he had passed away. So that was really sad. Just can't believe we're losing all these ducklings. It's just, you know, it's a learning experience. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning what you do, what you should do, and what you don't do. I don't know. I'm learning that not all animals have that natural instinct to show their babies to do something. They're protective, but maybe they aren't. Yeah, I don't know. You know. Anyway, I just came out here to check on these ducklings again this morning. The last two are doing great, and I noticed that one was hatching. Another one. So in total, she will have hatched 7 ducklings. So total. I'm gonna just set up my camera here and let you guys watch them. But yeah. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and intervene for this duckling that is just hatched. Starting to see lines of ants starting to attack it, so I'm going to go ahead and move it into the nest. I'm just going to show you guys this duckling. I don't know, that doesn't look good to me. This part here, it's very swollen, and I just don't know, it doesn't look right to me. It looks like it's a little bit deformed, this duckling is. Its beak is a little bit deformed on this one side. So I don't know about this duckling, but we'll do our best to try to help it. I'm gonna put it right here in the nest, where its mommy can try to help it. Just getting it away from those ants, because those ants were swarming it. I might come back and it might be dead. We'll see. You never know. It's slightly deformed. It's not super bad, so it might be okay. It does look a little bit smaller than the others did when they first hatched, so that's a little bit concerning. And then its belly looked weird to me, so we'll just have to see, you guys. It's all new stuff to me. So Tillman has not been allowed back in because he tried to attack some of these ducklings, and I actually think he killed 2 of them that night that I came out, and 2 were dead. I think he actually killed them, so that's why they are completely enclosed now, mommy and ducks and baby ducks. And since we've enclosed them, they've been much better off, it seems. So alright, you guys, so it's been a few hours. I came out to check on this duckling because it wasn't acting the way it needed to, and it, sure enough, it passed away. I don't know if you can tell, so like here it's, I don't know if you can tell, but here its beak is kind of like not developed the way that it should. It's a little bit deformed, as well as its belly here. So when I saw that, then I knew that there was probably something wrong with it. It is a lot smaller than the other ducklings. I'm just gonna go ahead and go bury this little guy and take care of it. So that's sad. So what can cause deformation in chickens or chicks or ducks is not having their egg turned in, every, I don't know, a couple times a day. The mother duck will turn the egg, not staying a consistent temperature through the entire incubation period. that can cause deformation. And because this little guy was born, you know, days and days and days after the others, I wonder if Butterbean, the mom, just wasn't as diligent in sitting on the eggs. So that could be why. But yeah, anyway, pretty sad. Alright, so again, it's the next day. I'm just coming out to check on Butterbean and her 2 ducklings. It looks like they're okay. Looks like they need their water changed. And I'm probably going to take away the rest of these eggs so that she can focus just on her ducklings. And I'm going to put this cover over them to protect them from the sun. So there's that, and then we also have some more exciting news. I'm going to go show you that here in just a second. So I don't know if you guys can see in there, but do you guys see our exciting news this morning? You see that little baby sticking out its head from underneath its mommy? Looks like she might have 2 or 3 underneath her. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to go ahead and block off this corner. I don't want Tillman to be able to get in here. So this is where Butterbean had all of her eggs and her nest, and we had the babies for a while. This gets full sun all day long, except for in the morning. And so that was another reason why I want to move them. We've gone ahead and moved them over here. We moved the babies and mommy here. I think I still will put a cover over the top just to give them more shade. But this area gets at least partial shade all day long. And so that's one of the reasons why I want to move them here. Another reason was because it's going to be easier for me to feed them right here and water them right next to the bunnies, right next to the chickens, you know. So this is where we have them moved. I'm going to go ahead and provide some cover for them. And I think that this is going to be much better for now, at least, until we can get Tillman penned up. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but we've got a nest full of ducklings. Looks like we have 7 total that I counted. They're all kind of smashed in that little tiny nest. I just was bringing Moon some more water, and I'm gonna go get her some food. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little rock inside of this dish to make sure that ducklings don't get in there and then they're not able to get out. Really fun, so exciting. I just hope we have better luck with this batch than we did with Butterbean's batch of ducklings. So, oh, you guys, I just came out here and the baby ducks found the water. They were all in there playing and drinking. Oh, that makes me so happy. Mama duck started quacking and all the little ones started running underneath her. So that was really cute. It looked like there was at least one more hatching when I last came out here. But oh yeah, see, it's hatching. You see? Oh yeah, you see right there, you guys. That duckling is hatching out of that egg. Mama's foot is on it. And we've got another duckling hatching. The last time I counted that, there were 7 ducklings that totally hatched. So this would either be 8 or this would be, I don't know, possibly more than that, since the last time I counted. But alright, you guys, so I just got home from a long day of being away from the house, and I went to go check on the ducklings. This one was wet inside of the nest. Today's been a very rainy day. It's been like, I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's not warm outside for a duckling to be wet. And it just was laying there like it was very lethargic like. I think it's because it's just too cold. So I brought it inside. It's underneath the heat lamp. I've been rubbing it, trying to get its circulation going. and he's actually acting a lot more vigorous now. So I'm gonna go grab probably another rag or something to help dry him off and to continue to rub him to try to get his circulation going, but he's at least trying to move around now, whereas before he was just getting stepped on in the nest, honestly. Only time will tell if he'll make it or not. He might have gotten way too cold. Might not make it, but he definitely looks like he's trying, so that's a good sign. Might have found him just in time. Oh, that's a silly little guy. He seems pretty determined to try to get up.